Hi, home of the Black Raiders, where every day's a great day to be a Raider. Hi, I'm Holly Fulsang.
And I'm Kaylee Carlberg. We invite you to tune in each week to our EHS broadcast, where we will keep you connected with the highlights of East High School.
What is good sportsmanship?
Good sportsmanship occurs when teammates, opponents, coaches, and officials treat each other with respect. Kids learn the basics of sportsmanship from the adults in their lives, especially their parents and their coaches.
According to a Parents Foundation website, students who are surrounded by good sports become good sports. Students who have role models who display poor sportsmanship often suffer. Kids who see adults behaving in sportsmanship-like way gradually come to understand that real winners in sports are those who know how to persevere and to behave with dignity, whether they win or lose a game.
Parents can help their kids understand that good sportsmanship includes both small gestures and heroic efforts.
It starts with something as simple as shaking hands with opponents before a game, and includes acknowledging good plays made by others and accepting bad calls gracefully.
Displaying good sportsmanship isn't always easy. It can be tough to congratulate the opposing team after losing a close or important game.
But the kids who learn how to do it will benefit in many ways. Kids who bully or taunt others on the playing field aren't likely to change their behavior when in a classroom or social settings.
In the same way, a student who practices good sportsmanship is likely to carry the respect and appreciation of other people into every other aspect of life.
Kids who have coaches who care only about being in first place and say that anything goes as long as they win, pick up the message that it's okay to be ruthless on the field.
If parents constantly pressure them to play better or second-guess their every move, kids get the message that they're only as good as their last good play, and they'll try anything to make one. Adults who emphasize good sportsmanship, however, see winning as just one of several goals they'd like their kids to achieve.
They help young athletes take pride in their accomplishments and in their improving skills so that the kids can see themselves as winners, even if the scoreboard doesn't show the numbers going in their favor.
The best coaches and parents encourage their kids to play fair, to have fun, and to concentrate on helping the team while polishing their own skills.
East High loves to win. Don't get us wrong. It's exciting when our team earn a spot on the state playoff games, but life skills go beyond 4 years of players spending life on courts and the field.
Good sportsmanship translates into good life skills. We are proud of our athletes, coaches, and fans at East High and the sportsmanship they display.
Gone are the days of fingerprints and Crayola crayons. The art students at East High have a very sophisticated style and a variety of approaching to their expressions.
Many people don't understand that art classes actually require quite a bit of self-discipline as well as creativity. Kinesthetic intelligence, the ability to use the body and tools to take effective action, is just one area of multiple intelligence.
To create new forms of expression is certainly a valued skill in this very changing world that we live in. Let's take a look at some East High art and the art of workers at work.
The arts provide a cognitive use of the emotions. In this domain, it is judgment rather than rule that prevails. There are 10 general lessons that art teaches students.
The arts help students to make good judgments about correlative relationships.
Art education teaches that problems can have more than one solution.
Art classes help students to celebrate multiple perspectives.
Education in art shows that in complex forms of problem solving, purposes are seldom fixed, but changed with circumstance and opportunity.
Students learn that small chances can have big effects.
Students are taught to think through and within a material.
They can express themselves through constructive ways to say that cannot be said.
That the arts offer experiences we can have from no other source.
And that the arts position in the school curriculum symbolizes to the young adults believes in important. Art is a universal language. Thousands of years ago, early man told his story through pictures drawn on cave walls. Through the ages, artists told us their history through drawings, paintings, architecture, and sculptures.
Joy, sorrow, anger, peace. The emotions and experiences of the artist are shared as historical references to our past.
Art is truly universal. That's one of art's greatest strengths. It can benefit everyone in every industry.
Art is the most effective way to communicate across language and cultural barriers.
Art gives us the ability to express ourselves.
Through that expression, we can communicate. We draw on our own unique emotions, thoughts, and experiences.
When you see and study others' art, you're seeing the world through their eyes. When you create, you're letting the world see through yours.
We are so fortunate at East High to have quality art instructors. When you come into the building, take some time to check out the students' work in the display cases. You will not be disappointed.
Just as art involves a unique approach to learning, extracurricular activities, experiences can offer students a chance to learn lessons not found in class books.
One group of East High students will be traveling March 7th and 8th to Manson, Iowa to participate in the Iowa High School State Individual Speech Contest.
Let's meet a few members of the team.
Mrs. Bryce, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on in the speech program this week?
Yeah, we'll be taking 8 kids to Manson, Iowa this weekend on March 8th, and we're going to be competing at the state individual competition, and we're really excited to have all these 8 participants compete, and hopefully maybe someone will make it to All-State, and if not, we're just going to have a great old time.
Hello, my name is Matthew Ponder, and I am going to state individual speech. I'm participating in poetry and after-dinner speaking. I do enjoy after-dinner speaking because it is very comedic, and I also like my poetry because it's about Walmart, and it is very humorous.
I'm Tori Mann. I will be going to state individual speech as well. I'll be participating in improv, and what I'm really looking forward to is seeing if I can actually get something good to perform, because last year at state, I didn't get anything good at all.
Hi, I'm Josh Seiler. I will be going to state individual speech competition for prose and for review. I enjoy these categories because in prose I get to show off my writing ability, and in review I get to talk about one of my favorite movies, so that's pretty entertaining. So yeah.
I'm Cody Reedman, and I'm going to state for spontaneous speaking, and what I like most about it is I really don't have to prepare for anything. I can just go there and do it with no words.
I'm Jenny Radasti, and I'm participating in acting and literature program, and it's really fun. I'm most looking forward to swimming in the hotel room pool. Yay!
I'm Holly Fulsang. I'm doing it in after-dinner speaking and storytelling, and I'm looking forward to this because it's my first time in individual speech.
Hey, I'm Ann Van, and I'll be participating in prose. I'll be looking forward to hang out with cool people and making new friends.
Manson is 2 hours from Sioux City, but some of our students traveled as far as Los Angeles to experience education outside of the classroom.
East High's choirs and show choirs competed in Los Angeles in February. The trip was highly anticipated, and it was fast and furious, and the students are now scrambling to catch up with their missed assignments and quizzes.
Is it real, or is it a rumor? We heard Mr. Weber, East's choir director, came back with a new hairstyle.
So, Mr. Heath Weber, director of choir at East High School, what's with the mohawk?
Well, I lost a bet. I made a bet with my students that at our competition in Los Angeles, if we got a grand championship, that I would get a haircut. And lo and behold, we walked away with a grand championship, and I got a haircut.
Can you tell us a little bit about that trip?
We were in Los Angeles from February 28th to March 4th, had a fantastic time. Competed in a competition called Fame Los Angeles, where our concert choirs went 1 and 2 and took home best repertoire and best tone, and our concert choirs, our show choirs got second runner-up, got best diction, best crew, and best vocals. We were the most decorated choir of the day. It was really an exciting trip. Got to do tons of great stuff. Hollywood Walk of Fame, Grauman's Chinese Theater, the Getty Museum, Crystal Cathedral, the beach, Venice Beach, Santa Monica Pier. It was fantastic. We had a great time.
So what is it like traveling with how many students for several days?
136 people total.
What's that like?
Well, it was a fairly big stress, lots to think about, but we had great parent chaperones. We had super kids, never a problem. The only one small problem that we had was a dislocated finger at Santa Monica on our beach day. Someone was playing football and smushed their finger. But if that's the biggest problem we had, then that's fantastic. The hotel was great. They were very complimentary of our students, and it was a fantastic time. Kids were well behaved. Everyone was great.
So now that you have this trendy haircut, do you plan to sport that for a while, or where do you go with your fashion statement?
Well, the deal was that this had to stick around for sure through this week, but I kind of like it. And I also got a little bit of sun on the side, so I might look a little bit like a skunk if I shave off the middle, so I might have to wait for a little bit. It might stick around.
Now, you do realize that a little boy in kindergarten in Dubuque got kicked out of school for a haircut just like this, don't you?
Excellent. That's great.
So what are the big events left in your choir program from now until the end of the year?
We have the East High Show Choir Invitational coming up March 15th. That'll be show choirs from a 4-state region coming to compete at the East High Auditorium. It happens all day. We start at 10 o'clock in the morning and run until about 10 o'clock at night. The East High Spring Concert is May 15th at Epley Auditorium. We also have Siouxland Sings April 6th. And our final show choir competition happens just the day before April 5th at Sioux Falls, Washington. And then the East High Show Choir Extravaganza is April 8th, which is the final time that you'll get to see all 3 of the show choirs perform. That happened in the auditorium as well.
All right, well, good luck to you and your program, and you always represent us well. We appreciate it.
Seems Mr. Weber isn't the only one with a new look. Let's hear from stage crew manager Charles Hansen.
Charles Hansen, we just saw Mr. Weber, and now we're seeing you sporting the same haircut. What's that all about?
Well, we won Best Stage Crew at Fame LA, so I decided to get the same haircut. Kind of a little fun thing to just show my guys that I really appreciate all they do.
So how many East High Stage Crew members have this new look?
Just me.
All right.
I'm the only one that took it. Well,
you make it look good.
Keith got one too, but that's for a whole nother reason.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Our next clip makes it appear that some high school seniors earning college credits are simply playing games.
But is the activity that simple?
Benjamin Bloom developed a classification of levels of intellectual behavior and learning. This taxonomy contained 3 overlapping domains: the cognitive, psychomotor, and affective. With the cognitive domain, he identified 6 levels: knowledge, comprehension, application, and analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. These domains and levels are still useful today to develop the critical thinking skills of high school students.
Critical thinking involves logical thinking and reasoning, including skills such as comparison, classification, sequencing, cause and effect, patterning, webbing, analogies, deductive and inductive reasoning, forecasting, planning, hypothesizing, and critiquing.
Creative thinking involves creating something new and original. It involves such skills of flexibility, originality, fluency, elaboration, brainstorming, modification, imagery, associative thinking, attributed listing, metaphorical thinking, force relationships. The aim of creative thinking is to stimulate curiosity and promote divergence.
Schoolwork must be designed to prepare students for the real world, and businesses, for-profit and non-profit, are facing change like never before. Numerous driving forces to this change included a rapidly expanding marketplace, globalization, and increasing competition, diversity among consumers, and ability to new forms of technology. Creativity and innovation are often key to the success of a business, particularly with strategizing during strategic planning and when designing new products and services.
All right, Erica Timmons, I understand that this is an assignment for a college course that you're taking in high school. How do we put together game playing and college course?
The objective for this assignment was to research a topic and then make a game over it. And the reason it coincides with college courses is we had to use MLA style for our Works Cited, and we had to research a topic, which we'll be doing a lot in college, and the game board is creative thinking.
How did you come up with the topic for your game, and what are some things you considered as you were preparing it?
The topic of my game was over the zodiac and the constellations, and I've always been interested in the mythology behind the constellations and the different signs that there are and how they coincide with people's personalities. So that's how I came up with my topic. And what was the other question?
All right, Angie, you just played a game that was generated by Kyle Bubb. What was it like, and how much fun was it?
Kyle made a game over like movies and different types of movies and like their characters and their scenery and stuff. And it was really fun because even though I don't really watch a lot of movies, it was just fun to like try and guess and like talk with the other people and have him see his reaction to what like he thought was really good questions, and which they were. We just like didn't understand what he was saying, so it was a lot of fun.
Kyle, what's it like when you watch somebody play a game that you created?
I really liked the feeling of watching the two girls play the game because they were enjoying something that I created, and it was kind of amusing to see what some of their answers were to the questions, because some questions I thought were obvious answers and they didn't think so. So I kind of assumed that everybody would know the answers, whereas that's not true. But it was still neat to see their reactions to the game.
Would you recommend this assignment to other classroom teachers?
Yes, I would, because the students learn a lot while they're researching their topic, and they also learn a lot while they're playing another person's game, and it's fun, so people enjoy doing it and they actually want to do it instead of dragging through it and not really giving it their all during their topic.
All right.
An assignment that looks like fluffy fun to some may actually be preparing students for the future.
That wraps up another installment of East High Highlights. Join us each week as we bring you the updates at life at East High School.